Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and welcome to this another episode, friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day, and me waving my arms around and using my hands to talk because this is my way of stimming. It feels good, so thumbs up on that. Anyway, welcome to the Shelton, Washington weather report, as well as other things, of course, but I start this off with that because, hey, routine is good. Last night when I went walkies, it was raining. I did have to take my umbrella out. It was damp, and I had fun. I mean, I enjoy walking, and even though it's raining, if I have my umbrella, we're fine. Right now, it is not clear, but it's not raining, so thumbs up for that. And at 7:04 a.m., there's light outside. It's not dark anymore at this time. Hey, daylight savings time. Anyway, though, for the rest of everything that I want to talk about, and hokey smokes. Yesterday, I talked a lot about how the day before, is a quick bit of reminder. I have been prescribed ADHD meds for my lifelong ADHD. It's a very small amount right now because we're trying to do what you always do. You have to do with meds. It's smart. You start low. You bring it up until you get the desired effect, and then you stop increasing the amount. That's what you do. I worked in healthcare. I watched this happen. Not only that, you do periodic med reviews, where you check someone who's been on a med for a certain amount of time, and then you bring it down. And then you check and see how they're doing. And if they start to do less good, you start to adjust it back up. Meds are dangerous. They have side effects. Food has side effects. Everything you eat and take into your body has side effects. Sometimes they're fine, sometimes they're not fine. Our bodies are complex, and food is chemicals, and people die from innocent stuff. You can take 2 aspirin and die. That's why death is sometimes listed as a side effect on innocuous meds, because some people take it and kick off. Strangers die every day. So, we're starting me low. Now, normally it takes a long time for meds to get through the VA because the doctor has to write it out by hand on a prescription sheet, mail it to the Veterans Administration, they fill it, they mail it back out. My medication manager thought that I would hopefully have time to be on it for about a week. I got it last week. I've been starting my meds since last Wednesday. Now, there's only been prescribed so far 20 milligrams daily, which is take 10 milligrams in the morning, 10 milligrams in the afternoon, or take 20 milligrams in the morning. I need 20 milligrams, at least, as a bare minimum. And when that wears off in the afternoon, because this is not sustained release stuff, it is you take it, it kicks in, and then it wears off. ADHD meds, non-sustained release, have a very short half-life, so 6 hours later, it's out of your system. Now, it's not out of your system, but the half-life, it's been inactivated. Now, with some people, it can be reactivated with activities because it's still in your system, just not active as stated. So, but for me, 20 milligrams, it bumps me up just enough that I can concentrate. Not a ton, but just enough so that when it wears off, it is so psychically painful. It feels like I'm losing a part of myself. So until I talk to my med manager, I can't take that much again. I will not torture myself. It was horrible, so psychically painful. It felt like I was losing a part of myself to have it wear off. So, I've been having to take the smaller amounts. That's not enough to actually bump me up to full concentration. And in fact, I can take the amount of ADHD meds that I'm on now, slightly smaller, just before I go to bed. And that stimulant helps me sleep. When I take my ADHD meds before I go to bed, I can sleep. So, 2 days ago, or 3, I guess, because it's a new day today, I took just the smaller amount. I stayed flighty, but I was able to lean into it and enjoy the flightiness. I didn't get anything done for like 5-6 hours at a shot, but it felt okay. And I was able to enjoy it and still get some work done. Yesterday, I did the same thing. Oh my God, what a terrible day. It was horrible. Because the first part of the day, like right now, in fact, I've taken some already, and it's helping for the morning time. It helps for my vlogging. But from 9 or 10 o'clock on, I'm no longer able to concentrate. And not only that, yesterday when this happened, the only thing I got out of it was being acutely aware of how flighty I was. So I couldn't concentrate except on how much I couldn't concentrate. I was just hyper aware of being unable to focus. And it was a horrible feeling. I couldn't play anything. I wanted to play things, but I was back to that. Everything was just exhausting, while being hyper aware of the fact that I can't do it because it's exhausting. Oh, it was a horrible day. I felt terrible because of that. And it wasn't a physical thing. It was up here. I am that close from just not taking it anymore at all. Even a little bit. And I can talk to my med manager, because anything less than 20 is basically torture. And just having 20 with nothing to carry me over for the rest of the day is again torture. So I'm working on right now trying to take enough just for the morning times that I can get functioning, and then let that wear off, and then talk to my med manager. Now the thing is, this is why we're trying me first with the Ritalin and then hopefully Adderall or maybe a combo, because as a dosage you're only supposed to take 20 to 30 milligrams of Ritalin at a shot. And daily it's like 60 to 90 milligrams is your max. So I don't know if Ritalin is a good ADHD med for me. Probably have to take a combination of that and Adderall, but I gotta talk to the med manager, so yay. We're working on it. As much as I'm complaining right now, it's not the actual medication that's the issue. It's the process thereof, and the fact that it takes so long. We're having appointments that are about a month apart, and I don't need a full month to try to figure out what the meds are doing to me. So that's the issue. The meds are fine. The process is fine. It's just the pain of the process. So thumbs up on that. Also, I did want to talk about this, because I have been trying to play more video games, because I enjoy them. They fill time. And with my ADHD and more, even without meds, depending on the game, I can concentrate on some games. Flashing lights, loud noises, I can concentrate on that. Stuff that you have to stop, read, think. That's a problem. So a lot of types of games, strategy games, tactic games, a lot of reading in RPGs, I can't do under normal circumstances because I just can't focus enough. So, and this ties in with a comment as well, because I mentioned before a couple days ago how when I took my meds, I started playing. I don't have the disc box here. Oh yeah, I do. I actually had, it's the Xbox One, Xbox 360 version, which means it's the 360 version. It's just that when you pop it into your Xbox, it downloads the emulation wrapper and such from the Microsoft servers, and then it runs the emulated 360 version on your Xbox. And that's fine. That's fine. But I've been playing that as best I can. Good game. Potatotron asked me, why don't I record some of that? And these are good questions, because I record games for my channel, not so much because I make money from it, because I don't. I mean, I'm lucky if I get 200-300 views on a video. I do them for me. I do game videos because it gives me form and structure in an otherwise formless and structureless life. And I enjoy playing games, have my whole life. I want to try and give other people enjoyment, so if people enjoy it and I enjoy it, then definitely a thumbs up. Again, I'm never going to be a big person like some of these others, like John Wolfe or Mr. Craven, you know, where people watch a lot. I'm old. I know this. Life is life. But I've been playing it and enjoying it. So why don't I record it? Problem is, I started recording my Fallout New Vegas game after I played it and got up to like level whatever and was just shooting along, zooming along, playing along, doing my stuff, having a great time. Thought I'd record and show people where I was going, and then decided to just keep recording it because I enjoyed the game. That's the issue. Once I start recording for the channel, I don't play for fun anymore. Because with my head and the things that I have to deal with, I hate retracing my steps. I'm not one of those people that can finish a game and then turn around and then start up a new game plus because I just did it. It irritates me to have to redo the stuff I just did. So if I finish a game, I can't restart it because I just did it. I need to forget the stuff that happened. Broad strokes I remember, details are gone, and I need to let those fade. So if I'm playing a game for fun and then I start recording it, I stop playing for fun. Because if I play for fun on a different save, then I'm not going to want to record because I've already done it. And so I won't play to record. But because I'm playing to record, I can't play for fun. And so now, instead of playing Fallout New Vegas because I enjoy it, I play 40 minutes of it every 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption now for fun because it's enjoyable. If I start recording it, bam, I'm going to stop playing it except for 40 minutes every 2 weeks. So some of these things, like Red Dead, I play because it's enjoyable, and if I record it, then I'm just every 2 weeks, 40 minutes. So the games that I really do enjoy, I would love to do, but if I show people and start recording it, that's it. And until I get proper ADHD meds, if I just sit down and play something constant, oh my God, I get bored so fast, and then I stop playing it altogether. So hopefully, once I get some ADHD meds in me, maybe I can hyper-focus on getting something like just done. Now, I don't know if people like that or dislike that. I have no clues. Like if I just started playing, you know, like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier would do, where it's like 7, 8, 10 things, it's just the same game until it's done. Or like I tend to do, and I know a lot of other people do, it's okay, you played a bit of this, now you do a bit of this, now you do a bit of this, and you're doing about 4 or 5 things. Part of that for me is the ADHD. So, who knows? But we shall see. And again, as much as I'm complaining about the problems with my body, with all the meds that I'm starting to do, and how things feel and what's happening, the end result is going to be worth it. It's painful, it's rough right now. But when you look at a forest that you want to put a road through, It starts off rough and horrible, taking all the trees down and digging up the ground and then putting the stuff in to make a road. But when you're done, it's great. It's just as you're doing it, oh, what a pain. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments, my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is arranged because frequently these days I don't get 25 comments, and because of my ADHD, I get lost while doing it all. If I mispronounce a username, that's an interesting combination. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and more, I'm sometimes lucky I can remember anything at all. So we have Rocco Canzio, who really wants me to do more reactions. Tommy Nilsson, thank you much. Joe Weinberger, I would love to if I could do reactions anymore. Michelle Linares, greatly appreciated. Ricky Bettini with the daily reminder to live every day to its fullest. Ganta Kanata, nowhere close, but thank you much. Joe Mama, greatly appreciated. LEUNASNIRAT, greatly appreciated. And I'm going to have to look up what that short stories feature is. Vinicius Gabriel, greatly appreciated. Andreas Oikonamu, I sure hope I'm close, but thank you. IDFWYH03S, thumbs up and thank you. Nando Rice Cheruti, I sure hope I'm close still. Spooky Sam 21, thumbs up. MUISEO, greatly appreciated. Ben B, thumbs up. Mateo Smith, greatly appreciated. Chicken Nuggets, I like the name. Robert G, very unpleasant person. Confused Owl 29, thumbs up and thank you. Melissa R, always good to see you in the comments, thank you very much. And Colin Reisner, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. Insane Gentleman. And TikToks INONICOS, thumbs up and thank you. 24 comments, greatly appreciated. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Definitely a thumbs up on that. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I am alive because you people help me stay alive. It is greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. If you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link with things like cat food, hamster bedding. If you could check it out, that would be very awesome. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart. I drool around my dentures so bad. Where I gather interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence, a definite thumbs up, and of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would definitely be a thumbs up. And of course, the horse head of encouragement, even though it is wearing a very frightening lobster hat, wishes the best for us on this world. We are a beautiful and wonderful species with the potential for horrific ending of all life on this planet. But also, as much as we have the potential to be devils, we also have the potential to be angels. And the horse head of encouragement wishes to encourage that in every single one of us. A definite thumbs up. And of course, Black Lives Matter and end Asian hate. Good Lord. Good Lord. And try to stay as safe and creative as you can right now during these very hard times. So, if you have to go out, please wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, maintain your social distancing, and if you don't have to go out, please don't go out. Be safe. We're in the final run of this thing. Hopefully, we got to take it smart or everything we've worked for will be thrown away. Which means in the US we're screwed since we've got so many people here that are ready just to infect and kill everyone else as they die because my freedoms. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.